Hi everyone. I hope you are all having a great weekend. Today's Saturday. I don't remember the date, the 15th. I had to look at the bottom of my computer because the days are going by so fast. I am losing track. In any event, thank you everyone. And thank you for coming. I really appreciate it, and it's really nice to see all of you. And I will make my little usual announcement. I hope you don't mind. I have to do a little business as well. If anyone in the audience would like to have a reading with me, the link to my website is below the video, or you can email me. Both are below the video. The website is psychicmilu.com, or you can send me an email at psychicmilu@aol.com. Or there is a number I usually post in the chat. It's a number that I can change it at any time, but you can text me there on that number. If that's if you like. I would prefer you go to the website, but I'm flexible. I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. And I feel that, and also, a lot of you are still saying, two things I want to say. Still complaining about notifications. I watched a video from YouTube. I'm sure some of you have probably seen it. They make those videos weekly or a few times a week about progress they are making with the systems that they are using on YouTube. And they are talking about notification. It seems like they are focusing on that. So things should be getting better as far as getting notified when your favorite psychics or tutorials or whomever you enjoy watching, you are going to be the notification system will work a lot better. That's what I've been hearing. And also, I noticed maybe a few people are doing it. When you want to get my attention, if you are asking questions, somebody put a whole bunch of colored flowers or emojis. It doesn't matter what it is. When I turn around and I look at the screen, I will see those emojis first because they're big and they are colorful. So my eyes will trend toward those emojis. In any event, so if you want to get my attention, and I believe that's all I had today as far as announcements. Now we get into the meat of things. The first thing that's been irking me today, I heard that Ivanka Trump hoarded over $15 million. Thank you, Polly Girl. Polly Girl, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Liz, thank you very much. Oh my God, I really appreciate it. I wasn't paying attention, and the caller did get my attention. Thank you both and all. Thank you, I appreciate it. Ivanka hoarded over $18 million from, it seems like to me, it's from the hotel they have in DC. And as I was listening to that, something came to mind. They are no longer, their marketing is no longer on paper. Their marketing, it feels like to me, is word of mouth because they are meeting so many people throughout the world, so-called traveling on behalf of our government, okay? And it's like they are saying to people on background to stay in their hotels. And it's being done not on a Trumpian-like way. Like Cohen was saying, there are times they say things, it's in code. I feel there is a lot of that going on. And it's going to be difficult to prove But you know what's going to happen? It feels like to me when Trump leaves, a lot of those things are going to come out. And it's going to be surprising. Everything that was going on behind the scenes, okay, these people are so not thinking. It feels like to me they think they're going to be there for life. I know that's what Trump would like, to be like uh, a king. Unfortunately for him, that's not going to happen, regardless of what they do. Because Republicans, no matter what, they are very ambitious too and greedy. They want to be president. So they will not allow Trump. That's the only reason they will not allow Trump to do that. Otherwise, they wouldn't mind, as some of them do, they would love to have Trump for the rest of his life. The Getz, Meadow, Jim Jordan, those people, even Graham as well. In any event, that's what I feel is going on behind the scenes. There is vocal marketing, if you will, that's going on as opposed to nice, glossy papers or even electronic ads. So there is a lot of that going on. That's the first thing I wanted to say. The second thing I wanted to bring up, beside the frustration of all those investigations that are going on, and the Democrats are not showing any signs of backing away or backing off from any of them, Bolton has been advising Trump to go hard on Iran. Yes, I believe I have the accent in the right place. And guess what? They are frustrated because Trump's lies are catching up with him, because no one in the international community believe him, and also the American public. So they have a problem. Now Trump backed away or pulled us out of the nuclear agreement that Obama worked out with the Iranians, and he started bullying the Iranians. Now it's backfiring. The way I see this, to be honest, I don't see a fight. And like I have been saying, I know a lot of you are probably thinking what's going on. A lot of people are worried about a clash. There may be some little engagement here and there, but I don't feel this is going to go into a full-fledged war, because the Iranians, they don't want to play in Trump's hands, and Trump knows that the public is not with him when it comes to starting a new war. And all his kids, I'm sure, inherited the bone spur that he had, the reason why, the fake reason why he didn't want to go to Vietnam. So none of them are going to be fighting. My grandnephews and nieces are too young to go, but none of his family, relatives or family members are going to be doing the fighting, and nor those who are pushing him into a war with Iran. But I don't think it's going to happen. I have been thinking about this. I am not seeing a fight. They may clash for 10, 15 minutes, but Trump knows if he were to start a war, he would be in major trouble. And that's one thing I feel, among other things that people are tired of him, that make people tired of him. Starting a war with Iran right now would definitely have people in the streets. And also, as I am saying this, I am seeing the picture of that 4-month-old baby that they took from, I don't know the sex, if it's a boy or a girl, okay, from his or her parents, that it was on TV. I believe it was the Mado last night. Okay, I read about it online as well. That is very heart wrenching. In any event, I feel that is giving a lot of Americans second thoughts about what Trump is doing on our names, in our names, sorry. So if he were to start a war right now, we all know why, and it would be his fault. And I don't feel he's ready for the consequences of this mishap. If he doesn't, he can last a few more months. But if he were to start a war with Iran, I feel people would definitely take to the streets and demand that this man is gone. In any event, but to be honest, I am not seeing it. I don't feel, like I said, I've been paying attention to it because this can be very dangerous. And yes, Iran is going to keep doing the proxies are going to mine the shipping lanes and do all kinds of stuff, fire on tankers and all these type of things. But that's the type of war that Iran is going to fight with Trump, and it's difficult to defend yourself against those because it's a small group of people. The way they fight, it's like terrorists. It's very hard to note when they're going to act and to stop them. In any event, so far, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I keep watching. I don't see anything going wrong. I feel, if anything, Trump has cold feet, and Bolton is beginning to feel the heat because he's one of those people who's gung-ho into attacking Iran. And from what I heard, and it feels like it's right to me, who advised Trump into pulling out of the nuclear agreement we had with them. Trump doesn't like, as we all know, anything Obama did, he made sure that they were undone, but that's okay. He's going to come out the loser in the long run because he will never be oh my God, like Obama, or accomplish, or at least, or have at the same intellectual level as Obama. And as I am saying this, I have to add this. He was saying yesterday they should call Melania T, as in Jackie O. In my opinion, well, Jackie O was a very bright woman, and she was her own person. If you have to copy on other people, you have a problem. You are not authentic, and people won't care except for your sycophants. That's my opinion. In any event, she plagiarized a speech from Michelle Obama and wanted to put her name on it. These people should be embarrassed. In any event, let me not go beyond that. I wanted to since as I am talking, I remembered that thing was on TV yesterday that he wanted people to call Obama Melania T, just like Jackie O. Little that he knows, the Jackie O is not from the Kennedys. Jackie O was because she was married to Onassis, the Greek shipping tycoon. In any event, so that's how dumb Trump is. The other thing is, I wanted to mention, because some people, I'm looking at my notes, I tried to put my connect my laptop to my cloud. I was having some difficulties and I didn't want to wait. Somebody asked me, will Bernie Sanders have a chance? I'm sure Bernie will have a position if he wants one in any Democratic administrations. But so far, I'm going to be honest, and I don't think I've ever said Bernie was going to have a shot. There are a few people among the 20s, I can tell you, it's not going to happen. It's unfortunate because they are all very bright, very qualified, but not all 20 can be president. Only one can be. So the person whose chart, astrological chart, is has the best aspects is the one that's going to be president, and I should be embarrassed, but I have not looked at their charts. In any event, to answer that person's question, yeah, if he wants a position in administration, I'm sure he can have it. That I don't feel that's going to be a problem. Okay. Somebody told me to say something about the tanker as I was talking about the Iranian situation. Said the fire seems suspicious. Of course, it is suspicious. I don't feel the Saudis are involved, nor the Russians. The people who committed the act are Iranian proxies. They can't fight us face to face. They don't want to fight us face to face. They have other ways of, let's say, for example, in this instance, Trump is causing major damage to the economy, and they are facing major challenges. So they're not going to fight us mano a mano, but they have other ways. So that their proxies, are doing the work for them. They can make life difficult for Trump. They can embarrass Trump. That's what they are doing. That's what they are going to continue to do. And those are the stupid things that Trump and his advisors are not thinking of, or maybe they did. They told him he's not listening because he doesn't know how to listen. He's not trusted. When you keep lying like this, and when you are going to have a coalition like Obama, the Bushes did, and other presidents, it's because people trust your word. Nobody takes Trump's word for... Trump's has zero trust in the international community. The only people who trust Trump are his base. That's it. So the Iranians know that. So they are taking full advantage of it. That's what's going on. And yes, there is potential here for them to embarrass Trump like you wouldn't believe. So, and I did give a warning about that. I don't remember exactly which. It was during one of my live streams. I said the Iranians can cause trouble, but now it's coming to fruition. But no, I don't see a war. So I'm not seeing that. Okay. Somebody asked me about what's going on in the Dominican Republic. Yes, I do. There is another lady died either this morning or yesterday. Like I said, things are not well controlled in those countries because I was born in one. They don't have a health department. There are certain things that are not regulated. Okay. I don't feel it's a concerted effort like there is a group of people who's trying to sabotage the government, and by perpetrating those acts to kill Americans, because Dominican Republic rely heavily on tourism to make money. I don't feel it's something that's organized. It seems like it's something that's some kind of chemical. If it ever changes, I see something, I will let you, all of you know. But so far, I don't feel it's an organized thing that they're trying to kill Americans. Yes, I am surprised because there are a lot of Russians. They go to DR as well. That's the only thing I'm wondering. But I am not seeing someone, you know, unless I see a hand pouring something onto someone's drink or doing something that could cause someone's death, I'll tell you, but I am not just going to go and say something without at least being able to back up what I am saying. I'm not seeing it yet. And if it changes, if I ever see anything change, I'll let you know. And with the Big Papa, because I don't remember his name, I'm sorry. Big Papi, I'm sorry. What I felt, it's like organized crime, like here. For money, people who are envious of you. It happened to one of my cousins. I know I gave you one example of the one who came from Canada and they were trying to rob him. In the process, they killed him. I have other cousins as well who were murdered in Haiti. One was a physician. Hatred. They went to his clinic. He was at his clinic. They went in. They didn't go in. They stayed outside. Somebody called him out, and they shot him. So these are the type of things that happened in those countries. Okay. So, and it's all gang related. My cousin's stuff, it seems like it was somebody from the government. Of course, that's the only way you'll get a gun down there. You can steal one, but if you have a gun, that means you know somebody in the government, it was given to you. You can't really get it like that. In any event, so those people who are envious of your situation, if you have money, like Big Papi have money, I forget his name, sorry, Ortiz, I believe. So I feel that's what it is. It's not, I don't feel there is an organization trying to that's the other thing that could that's what I'm looking for. I'm sorry. That's what I'm looking for. Someone trying to overthrow the government, say they are doing all kinds of crazy things, okay, to make that happen. I'm not seeing that. So it's really sad that these people are losing their lives and no one can figure it out yet, but it feels like to me, gang members. I alone, I've lost 4 or 5 family members to those situations, so one person. Okay, I wanted to answer that question. The next reference is, the person said her spirit guide said they were poisoned. In some ways, the people who died, yes, they were poisoned. In one case, the young lady from Arizona and her boyfriend, they were in DR. Basically, they were poisoned. But it feels like to me it was from the lawn, whatever they use, chemical they use to treat their lawn. And the maid, when they called the maid to come into the room, the maid refused. It's because the maid, once she smelled that whatever chemical they're using, she shouldn't go into that room. These people are not stupid, they know. So to me, that was a telltale. In any event, yes, in a sense they are poisoned, but I don't feel it's someone who basically on purpose poisoned them. Okay, and the next, let's see if I covered it. I'm making sure I covered everything. Oh, something very funny happened. I mean, I'm sure you've probably seen it on the news. Trump now is saying, because he knows his poll numbers are really bad. And he's terrified because he knows that the reason why, you know what? I didn't think about this until the day before yesterday. Nancy Pelosi is playing a game. I hope she changes her mind, thinking that if that's one thing, one of the things I feel she's thinking, if they impeach Trump, okay, and they have all those charges and whatever else the federal government is going to charge him with, he may make a deal so they can pardon him, or he can get away. He's not going to get away with the state charges, however. The thing is, I feel this is dangerous. It's going to take too long. And you never know, because I don't feel Democrats are doing enough of a good job educating people that are still on the fence about whether Trump should be impeached. In any event, what I feel is I hope Leader Pelosi changes her mind and impeach the guy. Regardless, we can't play politics with this. In any event, the point I was trying to make is today or yesterday he said, vote for him in order for the good economy to continue. Yes, how many trillions of dollars did him and the Republicans put on the back of our kids and kids' kids? How many trillions of dollars is the deficit now? So, well, I'm sure the Democrats have counter argument to this pitch, but I didn't think that was very smart because there are so many ways they can fight against, because that's basically what he's trying to do, since it seems like they finally convinced him to pitch the economy and forget about his other problems. I don't think that's going to work, but it was a dumb pitch, and that's what I'm trying to say basically. Ask people to vote for you because of the economy. All they have to do is see how many billions of dollars he's giving to the farmers. They don't have to look too far. In any event, my intuitive impression of that is it's not going to work. Okay. Oh my God. It's 25 after. I have to make sure. Hi, girl. No, thank you very much. I was not looking at the screen. Thank you, all of you, for being so generous towards me. I appreciate it. And everyone for joining me today. I really appreciate it, for spending your Saturday afternoon with me. Okay, what I will do now, it's 25 after. Oh my God, 26 after. If I go over a little bit, it's okay. I will answer questions. Let me see. Oh, Stephen is saying he likes it when I said he won't get away with it. Stephen, every day, for some reason, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I hope, I am right, because I don't see how Trump or any members of his family are going to get away with this. And they are so stupid that they are so into that bubble, they think they can. Because otherwise, like Chow, McConnell's wife did, she quickly sold those stocks she had in that company. Yeah. So if they were smart, they would do the same thing. Ms. Fabulous is asking, will Kellyanne Conway be removed? I don't see it right now. Oh my God. I can't. Sorry about that. I'm going to have to go in 3 minutes, people. In any event, I don't see her being removed. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. One second, I'm going to look for somebody painted Kellyanne's nose. Polygirl is asking, what about the woman in Arkansas, the Republican that was shot by a former aide? I have not heard about that. When did that happen? And the judge in New York who died. I don't know. I've not heard about any of those. Well, I'll make sure I look for those situations after we are done, and I will tell you. Okay? Sorry about that. I've not heard about those. I am scrolling back up to see. The only way Kellyanne Conway will be removed is if people were to start complaining. There was an uproar. But so far, I mean, Congress is going to call her, from what I understand, next week, her and some other people. So these are the, maybe they can shame her into leaving. But Trump removing her, no. And you know something else I forgot to say? Trump changing his mind, oh my God, about getting dirt from his presidential opponent, those who are running against him for to become president. That's what I should have said first. I'm not quite sure I brought that up because I was so busy talking about that $18 million that upset me. You know something? I don't feel he changed his mind if he were to get some dirt. Okay, that's number one. Number two, he is not only looking for dirt on those people who are running for president, but anyone in the government, let's say for example McConnell and other leaders, he will take it to blackmail them. So remember I said that. That's going to come out too. Not now, at some point. Okay. George is saying Democrats are looking weak with regard to Trump. You know what, George? I can't say no. The perception is they are looking weak. Nadler is taking some steps. I feel that's going to change. But for the moment, yeah, they are looking weak. They are looking like they are afraid. They are tiptoeing around impeaching Trump. Basically, that's what's going on. Okay. All right, everyone, it's time to run. Thank you very much for spending the last half hour with me. I appreciate it very much. I will see you on Monday if we don't have any breaking news tomorrow, because you know, in the morning shows, people will say things that we didn't expect. So I will come in for 15 minutes if that happens, if there is anything that's important. Otherwise, I will see you Monday evening at 8 o'clock. Thank you, everyone, for being so generous with me. And for those of you at home, for spending the half hour with me. And those of you in the chat and those helping me, I appreciate it. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, everyone. If I don't see you tomorrow, I will see you on Monday for sure. Bye.